Here it come too.
Enemies have armed the bomb.
It was Lancer.
I'm coming on you, Corey.
Mm.
I mean,
I don't think we'd be friends anymore. I got stuck.
Hang in there. Does someone need a rescue?
Bomb spotted. Bomb disarmed. That's a win.
what is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with some Saint gameplay, and today let's talk about the new weapon mastery system that the developers revealed this week in Rogue Company. So let's check it out. So they did the update show. They also did a This Week in Rogue Company, which we talked about the weapon mastery system on the broadcast. So if you heard that, this is going to be kind of a mirror of the same things, but also a deeper dive into my own personal opinions about the weapon mastery thing. This is going to be kind of a deeper dive into the weapon mastery thing, just on my side. So basically what we have is we have the weapon mastery system that will be coming into the game. And how this is going to work is the weapons are going to have achievements, challenges, whatever you want to call it. They're going to have certain stipulations that you need to achieve in order to rank your weapon up. If you're using the MXR, then there are certain things that you have to do with the MXR in order to master it, right? And those things that you need to do is more or less going to be, downing people, headshots, headshot damage, things like that. And it's going to have certain levels to it. And once you get it maxed out, then anybody that has the ability to access a DMR will have the ability to use the MXR. Okay, so let's break this down for a second. Like I said in broadcast, on paper, this sounds like a fantastic idea. I believe that in execution that this is going to be a huge misstep, in my opinion. And the reason why is because I don't think the community is going to adapt to this very well at all. This is a system that's been put in place to help the competitive people be more competitive. And that's my own personal opinions. The more I've thought about it, this feels like it's something to make the game more competitive. I think that, the arguments going around on Twitter, Reddit, and other YouTube content creators saying that this is going to diversify the rogues more and give them more of a unique identity because of their abilities, I don't think that's correct. And the reason why is because the majority of the abilities of the rogues and the passive abilities of the rogues are terrible. You have a couple of good, really well-developed rogues out there. And then you have the majority of the rogues are just mediocre at best, in my opinion. And the thing that drives their uniqueness as of right now, pre-update, is the fact that their weapon set is what it is and their perk set is what it is, and they have access to only certain gadgets. And that makes them, as a whole, a very interesting character. Whenever it comes down to weapon mastery, you're throwing all of that out the window, and you're going to have whatever weapon that you want to use, which, like I said, in theory, it sounds great. But then it's going to cause a lot of the rogues to have to be reworked. It's going to have their abilities and their passive abilities adjusted, whether it be massively or slightly, to actually make them an appealing character to play, in my opinion. You're going to see a huge play rate difference with specific rogues once the weapon mastery goes into effect and once that people start actually mastering some of these weapons. And to me, that's bad because the developers already want to do the bare minimum required to balance the game, it feels like. And at this point, since the TTK didn't go through the way that they wanted it to go through and the balance changes that they made for Season 3, they're going to have to go in and rebalance a lot of the weapons as well, which we are getting some of that with the runway update. But with the runway update, we're not getting a lot of the weapons that need attention actually getting attention, in my opinion. And I think that at the end of the day, it's something that the casual community doesn't want. I don't think that anybody in the casual community is going to like this system, and they're definitely not going to enjoy playing up against it, especially since there's virtually no matchmaking in the game whatsoever. And it's going to drive a lot of people, in my opinion, away from the game. And you may disagree with me, and I've seen a lot of people, a lot of content creators and a lot of competitive people have praised the system and said that it's the best thing that they've done since the TTK changes before they reverted it back. At the end of the day, a lot of these people, it feels to me like they're gaslighting the community. If they keep saying it enough, if they keep pushing it enough, if they keep pushing this agenda enough, then it is going to hopefully cause some of these things to stick in someone's mind, and then they're going to start believing it. Especially people that get on the PTS and start talking about the PTS stuff on social media to people that don't have access to the PTS. They keep hyping it up, they keep hyping it up, and then when the game comes out, you're not going to see an immediate backlash like there was with the TTK. What you're going to see is a gradual backlash, and the reason why that you're going to see that is because you're not going to have weapon mastery and everything unlocked right out of the gate. It's going to have to be something that is actually earned over time. And hopefully, this is what I hope. I hope that the weapons that are the outliers right now are reined in even more, so that whenever these things start getting unlocked and people start using them across multiple rogues, that they will actually be in line with one another and they actually feel competitive. They don't feel like there is a specific meta that has been introduced into the game. You know, I would like to say that so far, for the most part, there hasn't been a very specific meta in the game as of right now. There hasn't been a very dominant meta, if you want to even consider that there has been a meta, because it felt like every rogue was viable depending on your play style and what you were trying to accomplish in the match. But now you're creating a meta by giving everyone access to the same weapons. You're creating a meta by diminishing the rogues' abilities and passive abilities. My biggest question is, where is it going to stop? Because if we get weapon mastery, they already said that pistols and melee is going to be rogue specific, but what about equipment? Like, everybody keeps saying that equipment's not going to be part of it, but I haven't seen or heard anywhere that any developer said that gadgets weren't going to be a part of it. And if there is something, please let me know in the comment section down below. That way I can see it for myself. But where do you stop with it at? Where do you stop with giving everyone access to everything? Because if you make it to where the gadgets can be used like that, then why can't we, I don't know, have access to all the perks right out of the gate, and then we just use our money to buy whatever perks that we want? You have to have the same argument for the equipment, the weapons, as you do for the perk system. Whenever I came up with my way to fix the perk system and to give more customization into the game, people shit all over it because, well, you wouldn't want to play against this rogue with this perk or this rogue with this perk. And my idea was like, well, you would learn to play against those rogues because you would know what they would have going into the match, as opposed to wondering if they have that stuff during the match. This is the same thing. I really hope this doesn't kill the game. I really hope this doesn't drive away the casual player base, and I really hope that it works out the way that they think it is. But at the end of the day, I don't think it's going to work out quite the way they think it will, and I think that there's going to be tons of backlash. And I know there's going to be a lot of people that disagree with me about the weapon mastery system in the comments, or they don't want to hear my opinion of it at all. And that's fine. I really don't care either way or another. But like I said with the TTK stuff, and look at exactly what happened with the TTK stuff. Every time that they've tried to make one step forward, they've had to take 5 steps back to fix their issues. So let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Also, check the description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. And if you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. Also, a little update. Graphics card will be coming in soon. I know the camera is way too big in some of these videos. I adjusted it. It's a whole different discussion with OBS and everything, but it should be good. Thanks for watching, guys.
Lethal out.
Oh, damn it.
How great would it have been if you would have got that bounce grenade?
Lethal out.
Enemies have been wiped out. Nicely done.
I want a fucking hang glider, dude.
Like B this time. Hard B. The Lancer on A. Hang glider would be cool.
I'm gonna go watch over A, like, backside, just to make sure they don't try to backdoor us, you know?
You're over here at least. Oh, there's more than two.
Hang in there.
3 over
You're
here.
gonna be all right.
They're moving up to the plant site.
All right.
Hang in there. Eyes on the prize, baby.
I don't know how I didn't kill them with my bird shit. They were right on it when I fucking triggered it. Hit one for 60, one for 50.
Damn.
Lethal out.
Friendly's eliminated. That's gonna hurt the bottom
I
line.
love it, dude.
They like B.
Yeah, looks like a move
Might
B.
win A. Oh, sniper.
I hear them.
Pushing.
Hang in there. Does someone need a rescue?
They used a lot of their shit too.
God damn it.
Yep. Run into that.
I try to revote. Yeah, there we go.
Easy.
We made it out in one piece.
They used like 5 of their utility things to try to kill me. And it
Well,
worked.
We're killing that motherfucker one way or another, you know?
I mean, they did, but, you know, was it worth it?